Hello, hello. Another beautiful Tuesday. Back in the pod room. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's another Tuesday, as Austin said.
It's Tuesday.
It's another round of the Producer Lounge. Folks, it's episode 191? Two?
I believe.
Yes, you're right. 2. Did I write that on there? Yes, I did. Okay. Excuse me, folks. It's a live show. Welcome to the broadcast. It's a good week, guys. It's a special week. We have a special guest with us.
Who's our special guest, Caleb? Who we got?
Like his Instagram profile says, he's a DJ named CJ.
Oh,
yeah.
And his name is CD Project.
Welcome to the show.
Buddy.
Let's
go.
Good to have you.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Now,
it.
I have
pleasure.
to come out of the gate and ask, is that a CD Project Red reference at all? Do you have any idea what that is?
I know what it is. I found out after the fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this could be problematic down the road. We'll see.
I thought it was fun. That's why I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a video game
development company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
cool.
yeah, I found out kind of the hard way because I had made the name CD Projekt like long before, and then I was like, let's see how it does. Like,
I think it's kind of fair.
Search engine optimization or whatever, and that was the first one that came up, not me.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Especially if it was around like 2017 to 2019 when Cyberpunk was going through its troubles that it was in the press.
2019.
Yeah. They were hot in the press at that time. Hilarious. Well, welcome, dude.
Thank you guys for
Good to
having
have
me.
you. And that's basically the show. Thanks, guys.
Thank
for
you.
tuning
Tune
in.
in next week.
I'm sorry I make this joke every week.
Yeah. You gotta.
But stop it, guys.
We have fun around here.
Shout out Hershey. What's up, bud? We see you in the chat.
What's up, boy?
See you in the chat. Thanks for that follow. We appreciate it. 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, 30 minutes.
It's been waiting.
We're watching you.
Mm-hmm.
So what new fun things are you doing in your music productions? You doing any like fun techniques you've learned in the last like 6 months that you're like, oh, this is sick. I'm going to put this on everything.
Clipping.
Yeah. Banger.
Speaking of fucking language.
Yeah. Man, just clipping everything.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Love to hear that. The podcast now is over. We don't need to talk anymore. Yeah. It's just the best.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
The second you figure out let me just like subtly clip everything and clip my groups and then clip my master, your mixes just go from here to here. Like one little technique, you're like, oh, it's loud as fuck, it's leveled, it's controlled.
Clean.
It's clean.
You know? It is easy to go overboard, obviously, but
Very
that's kind of
easy.
like everything. But, you know, it's just, oh man, it takes your productions to just another fucking level. It's the best.
Yeah, last 6 months I've definitely have noticed my sound kind of like skyrocket a little bit because of that, and just like you said, you know, everything gets leveled out, clipped out, and like sounds nice.
Yeah.
So definitely that.
Is there a specific clipper you're fancying, or are you kind of just going stock?
I'm just going G-Clip.
G-Clip, okay.
Shout out.
Nice.
G-Clip.
G-Clip's fun. I haven't played with it a bunch, but I like a K-Clip a lot. Another good one. There's so many clippers with just like, there's G-Clip, K-Clip, V-Clip, fucking, it's just like one letter clip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although nothing's going to beat our clipper that we will eventually put out called
the Scalper.
The Scalper.
Scalper.
Yeah.
And it's going to have just the brutalest UI possible. Like it'll be like blurred out and you have to like sign a release.
Yeah,
and then
18 and up.
It's just fucking, it looks like, yeah, it's going to be great. I'm very excited.
Yeah. But yeah, clipping, a lot of sampling as well.
Hell yes.
That's been kind of a go-to. Like,
what do you, are you just finding a sample that you like and you're like, how can I destroy this and make as many things as possible?
So I'll find samples, and then I've been doing a lot of like AI stuff also.
Oh, sick.
There's
Really?
it's a website called Suno.
Suno,
Yep, I have it
And-
pulled up actually.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, they're like leading the charge in my mind.
Yeah, I don't have it, but I just have it pulled up in my tabs so
Sure,
I can like
dude.
look at it every day and be like, oh yeah, I need to remember, I need to get this at some point.
Yeah, that's
Is
good
it-
stuff.
Is that the vocal one? or is it it makes music?
So the way I've been using it is like just extending. So if I have a sample, let's say it's like a guitar of some sort, there's a button on there, you can press extend, and it'll like spit out millions of different ideas, different interpretations.
I remember doing that one time, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
I didn't know about that.
So I've been using that
option. Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
Just as like an idea maker,
pretty much, yeah. And you can give it little prompts. So I'll type in like funky or something, and like it'll start to give you that kind of sound. Or if you want something grungy, you can get that kind of sound. And so I'll take that. And that'll be like the starting point of a song for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Make a song That's a for fun your goldfish.
Workflow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely fucked with it a good bit. I fucked with it like, I don't know, like a year ago or something.
Yeah, same.
And it didn't have that stuff yet, you know? So it was just kind of like type in and make a song, which was great fun, and did a whole bunch of horrendous things in there just to amuse myself.
Yeah.
And then, it's fun to even like throw, I forget what the one is that does vocals, but I like doing like sing something, record it, throw it through the vocal processor guy on top of your tune, and then drop it in the Suno, and then blah, blah, blah. It does some pretty fun things. I don't think I've actually used it in an actual tune I've kept.
Is it, you have to like pay a subscription kind of thing to get the goods?
Yeah, it's a lot like Splice, where like you get credits like every month, that sort of thing.
So you get like 100 generations a month kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah. And you can pay more, get more, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that checks out.
Is the whatever like your plan? Is it worth it? Like if you just get like 100 or something, is that enough?
Yeah, definitely.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. How much is it a month? I guess I could look at it. We're right here.
Yeah, it's right there. I'm looking at like it's
here.
possible, but I think maybe like $9.99 is like the cheapest.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I have to sign in to even see the plans.
That's messed up,
guys.
Damn.
Horrible customer
It's not going to
service.
happen on the pod.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I remember, like Dave was saying, I saw it like a year ago, and I remember playing with it a bit, and I was like, yeah, no, this still needs a little bit of time. Let me give it another year.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess, just in 1 year, holy fuck.
It's there. It's growing fast. I'm about it.
Nice.
That's been the most fun I've been having with production, because I don't play any instruments. So having like being able to generate like pretty real sounding instrumentation.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Do you know, is there an option where I could just give it a sound and be like, recreate a bunch of sounds like this sound?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The little extend feature on there does kind of that. Like you'll hear what you gave it, and then it'll start to kind of add on to it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wanna play
It'll
with
add
that.
instruments in there and shit too.
The whole nine.
Weird.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun. I like to do some like weird ass sound design, so it'd be fun to just send some chaos where it's like, what the fuck is this? And just see what it does.
Yeah, there's certain things that it does very well. There's certain things that aren't there yet, like bass. Like you're trying to do like crazy sound design stuff.
Not there yet?
Not quite there yet.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Give it another year.
Yeah, give it
It'll
give it
be
another
fucked.
year. It'll be there. But what about you guys? What's been new in the production land?
Oh, I got a fun one. Austin's been talking about, he likes to do a multiband panning effect.
You've been playing with it?
high, mids, lows, panning at different ways on some sound to kind of whoosh it around. Bitwig has a Spectral splitter that I've been using, and then putting a panning thing on that.
I see.
And it's pretty fun.
That's
It does some weird shit.
That's a fun idea.
So is it basing it off of like a threshold? So when it hits
The splitting?
yeah, like what is it? How is it splitting spectrally?
I mean, we could just pull it up and show you.
I was gonna say we could just pull it up.
Okay.
Right now.
I couldn't explain it like exact. Also,
I'm down to check it
while
out.
we're heading that direction, there's a loud splitter as well, which has thresholds, and so like the bottom threshold is all the quietest shit in the sound, and then the middle threshold is just the rest of it, and then the high threshold is all the loudest points. So I've been just turning off the loud and the middle, and just keeping like the quiet part, and then just blasting the shit out of it, and that's pretty fun too.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's see this bad boy.
Yeah, spectral panning
here's some
concept
drums.
is pretty fun.
Real quick.
Throw it on the group, bro.
Oh yeah. It's a good call. Actually, here, let me do what I've been doing lately. Drum buzz. Send it to Freemaster. Send the drums to the drum bus and the kick and snare to the drum bus. All right, now we can just sit here in the drum bus. So
frequency, I think,
split.
you know, the one that's the cool one.
I know how to type. Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
there it is.
Freak split.
Freak split. Yeah, there you go. So
you're just putting a tool on there with like,
yep,
or random or whatever.
Or random. You could do random.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Bitwig at all?
No, definitely.
This is
new.
It's made by some of the we've talked about Bitwig every time we're on this podcast.
Right.
People are like, "We get it.
We get
Bitwig
it, guys."
is amazing.
Yeah.
It is sick as fuck.
What is Bitwig?
It's like Ableton. It's a DAW.
Yeah.
It's made by the former developers of Ableton. Who thought that Ableton kind of went astray at some point, so they made their own shit.
Like, we'll do it better.
Yep. So it has like these modulation lanes. Like, you see this little LFO guy here.
I can put in ADSRs, envelopes.
It's got fuck tons of different.
It's got a bunch
modulators.
of different things, sequencers,
and you can stack them. You could put one and assign it to anywhere in the project if you want to.
Right.
You can get fucking crazy with it.
Yeah, I mean, I could put it here.
Yep.
And now this random I can use on anything in the entire project because it's always going to be here. So I can affect like a bunch of different stuff all with this one parameter or a set or whatever. I
don't find myself doing that
I don't do that often at all. The main thing is I could just sit here and like, how many random LFOs?
4.
Do I want?
Or I guess only one per tool.
No, it just has them open. So you can it just keeps opening them.
Oh, I just mean in this case.
Oh, in this case, yes. I'm just going to have one on this guy. He's random.
Yeah, and you can copy paste that.
Yeah, this one's random. And now each one of the LFOs is on his own. They're all at the same speed, but they're all random or whatever.
It's pretty cool stuff.
So
you're doing multiband panning?
It's
spectral
frequency splitting and then panning the spectral frequencies. So he can solo one of the frequencies. Exactly. Show you kind of what it's doing. So see how it has your little bands there? With the splits 16, you can adjust like how like the resolution of the splitting of the sound. Already cool as fuck.
Are you kidding me?
I use this thing constantly.
Yeah, same.
It's so fucking cool.
It's nice that they kind of like layer into each other a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was imagining it a little bit differently.
Are we just not getting a stereo signal in here?
Yeah, I was about to say, it feels pretty mono.
Yeah, I think that might be the problem, which is
interesting.
Could be an OBS thing.
I'm not sure what that is. Well, we're not getting OBS.
Hang on. Yeah, it comes in.
It's recording at stereo, it looks like.
Yeah. You're right.
Just pan it like hard left real quick, just to test it.
because we just hear it straight out the mixer.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure
Sorry.
why we're not getting a stereo signal.
Oh, weird. Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
That's good to know.
Yeah, because we're coming out of that mixer. Let me look.
Well, conceptually, we can still give the idea.
Right.
Yeah.
The idea is still there.
Yeah, so it's fucking sick, though. You can... With that splitter boy...
Do you, like, manually split, like, your yellow band? You're like, I want to pan this left? Or, like, automate it so it's moving around kind of thing?
I'll often, like... For like a more like melodic-y kind of sitting sound, I'll like pull like a couple of these just out, and then you have like a really like dynamic sound because it's not filling every space up. So it like really is, it's easy to like sit it amongst things, which is fun. And then you can also, as it plays, kind of like move it around to kind of change the way it sounds. So we can. Yeah, I don't know why we're mono. Yeah,
that's wild.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah,
that's cool stuff. That's essentially the idea, though.
Yep. Yeah. It would sound all crazy if we could hear it.
Bummer. I wonder, hang on, nobody talk. Can they hear it on the stream? Oops. No. It should be moving quite a bit. They're all fucking going hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
Well, yeah, they're hearing what we're hearing.
Yeah.
I'm happy you're taking the concept and pushing the threshold on it, though. I never even thought about like spectral panning in that sense. That's pretty fun.
Should be like the mixer output, I guess, or something. Anyway.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking about it. There's nothing on it that has a mono button or anything, so I have no idea. Sorry, folks.
Good shit. Maybe it's our little amp here.
Bitwig often goes on sale for like $400. I think it's like $499 normally, Hershey.
Yeah, it might actually be 100 less than that.
Yeah, maybe it's $399 normally, and it goes to $299.
I think it is.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but it's great.
And you get like 2 licenses with it, right? So if you wanted to split it with a friend. I'm not saying you should do that, but you could.
You definitely should do that.
Yeah, it's handy as hell. You don't get unlimited upgrades, but it's pretty damn unlimited. I think we've had to pay another time once over the last 4 years, and it was like $50.
Yeah.
Speaking of Bitwig, there is a brand new piece of hardware coming out that is Bitwig branded. Their first piece of hardware.
What the fuck, really?
We might have to get back into the
fucking
internet
here.
Oh wait, didn't we pull this up a few weeks ago?
No, it like came out like this last week. At least it got announced this last week. It comes out in like April or something like that. It is an interface. It's got a fucking knob, a big old knob on it that I'm thinking you just click on a thing and then turn the knob and it turns whatever the thing you clicked on is.
Yeah, I think you just have to click on any parameter and then it automatically maps it to the big knob.
Yep. It also has all these little guys up on the top of it.
So you can connect it to all your modular gear.
Yeah.
And have CV in for the grid that Bitwig has. Bitwig has this thing. Just make a new, oops, that's the wrong one, of course. Polygrid. It also has effects grid, but it's basically like a little modular place to sit here and fucking put a bunch of stuff on and fuck around. It's like what's that? The
VCV
other one,
rack or something.
Yeah,
yeah.
VCV rack. I don't know if you're big into modular stuff, but it's a whole universe.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet either.
Yeah,
Not really.
me
I do
neither.
everything very much in the computer.
Sure.
Modular stuff's very expensive.
Correct.
And,
Exactly.
So yeah, it's a little tricky, but emulators are great.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a fan.
Yeah.
And they're only gonna
this
get-
thing crosses the two,
Yeah.
and it's an interface.
Yeah.
Which I need right
Same.
now. Mine is old, so
Have you guys always been
I'm a
Bitwig guys?
No. I
three
started
and a half
FL.
years or something now.
Yeah, I started FL 6 months. Then was in Ableton for years, and then we moved to Bitwig like 3.5, 4 years ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's better about it
About Bitwig,
versus Ableton?
it doesn't crash.
Okay.
That's number one.
Bitwig does have this cool thing where when it crashes, it typically is just the plugin that's crashing. So in Ableton, it would crash the entire DAW, but in Bitwig, it just like turns off the plugin or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So your
You
whole
just have to
session is
It
saved.
just
Activate.
pops up a little thing that says a plugin crashed, and then you push a button to reload the plugin.
Yeah, which
Yep.
is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah. It's
And-
very hard to make it crash.
Yeah. It runs smoother, just because the code is like new and they're not trying to make it like backwards compatible and shit like that, which is fun about Ableton. But like, Jesus Christ, like when you have a big project and you just want to close the program and you have to wait 20 minutes for Ableton just to close, you're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Where
Please.
yeah, Bitwig, you just open, close it, and you can have multiple tabs. This is also beautiful. So you see this tab up here. I can just click on this, and let's grab this one. And it's going to load for a second because this project's huge. Lots of
And we're streaming and running
Yeah.
multiple things right now.
And so basically this is the other project, and I can be like, I want this kick drum that I had here. Copy it.
Oh
Go into
no!
here, and now it's in here
What the fuck?
with all its automation and everything.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a lane.
Yeah, it just seems like Ableton like 2.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fucking insane. And I mean, the modulating exceeds Max for Live modulators
Yes.
by
Yeah.
miles. Which for us is like king.
Yeah.
Being able
Yeah,
to just
'cause I
make
put-
everything do all the things.
Yeah, I put randoms on everything, like all sorts of shit,
yeah.
because I want it all just fucking
Crazy.
not quite right. I want
Not
it to
perfect.
Yeah, I want it to feel like it ran through like 100 tape machines, like all the time. Like I love that. I love a good warble on everything, and like I like it nice and trippy, but also moody. Like it's great.
Yeah.
And like this thing's sexy as fucking hell.
That thing
It's
is really
so
nice.
cool looking, dude.
It does look clean. I will say that.
It looks like the Apollo twins, like badass brother that drives the fucking the GTO and comes and picks him up from elementary school.
Should have flames on it.
Yeah, he's smoking. He's got a leather jacket.
God damn it.
He's got like a 25-year-old girlfriend. Like, fuck,
Jesus.
dude, he's cool
I want to
fuck.
feel that knob.
I know.
I bet
it's sick.
I bet it's nice.
It's like I want it either nice and firm or have a little bit of feedback. Just
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like
That's what
just
I'm
a
imagining. It
skosh.
looks like it
I
would
hope
have
it
that little
doesn't
click.
click.
yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't like physically click, but I wouldn't mind like a little bit of vibration in there as you're going across.
Yeah, like
Yeah, some what's that called? Haptic feedback, if you will, folks.
All right.
Anyways, enough about Bitwig. Sorry, guys. We're fucking-
Welcome back to the Bitwig Lounge.
We're whores. It's just
sponsor us.
It's the best. Yeah. Well, yeah. So now,
Anyway,
yeah, that's
some fun things I've been fucking with.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Very
trying,
cool.
trying to think of
Very
what
cool.
I've been fucking with. I mean the Eldritch Notch, but we've had several episodes.
Yeah, we
about
can't
that.
keep going there.
But
We have a
I'll
neural
explain that to you.
nexus.
yeah, it's true. We do have a neural nexus. Hint, hint. The Patreon. So actually, we might just have to go back to the dot for this. It'll just be easier.
A lot of back and forth today. I like it.
Phase plant. You said you don't use it that often, but that's okay. We'll go pretty simple here. I'm just going to add an oscillator, which is
I don't
a
use it
wave.
much either.
It's a wave table here. Now if I do this, so here we just have a sine. You know, you can scroll through it, whatever. So they came out with this thing called filter table, which is a filter. Let me go to a thing with sound. But then the filter itself is
A wavetable.
a wavetable, so you can modulate both things. And inside of here,
goated, dude.
inside this formants folder, there's this magical wavetable called Eldritch Notches, and it is the best wavetable I've ever found in my.
Yeah, scroll through that.
Yeah, that one would be a hard one to recreate in like Pro Q4 or something. That'd be pretty hard.
Yeah,
Kind of nasty. Pro Q.
Guys, it's fucking
hilarious.
Tell me this does not sound like Dune.
Like Dune.
Where is it? You know? The fucking.
I see where you're coming from.
That sounds cool.
That's actually nice.
That sounds like it. I didn't see the whole movie though. I fell asleep.
Oh yeah.
every time.
I'm like that with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
I've tried like 5
that
times.
Also, yeah,
Yeah.
I can't make it through
Yeah.
in one sitting. I could do like 2 or 3 and get through like one movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
y'all are crazy.
yeah, those make me go
I
to
would
sleep.
be the same way these days.
So this thing is not only a filter to be had. Let me get rid of this one. But it's also, you can just use it as your
Regular wavetable.
I think I went to the wrong one. Nope.
Either.
And that's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
I'd use that.
Yeah.
I'd use the shit out of that.
And then you add it with its own filterness. I mean, what we really should do.
Yeah.
Modulate this cutoff just
Yeah,
a
that's
skosh.
exactly what I was thinking.
Let me smooth it. Calm down, everyone. We got to change the phase to raw. And then you get this drift. Like I said, I really like drifting.
IRL. Like in a car. And you listen to funk.
Skirt! So, and then they have this shaper table. So we can also sit here and
Speaking of clippers,
we can distort it by the Eldritch Notch as well, which does even crazier
Jesus
fucking shit.
Christ.
I actually haven't thought about just modulating the smooth. That might be kind of fun.
That's a good idea.
Hmm.
Get another random here.
Jesus. You're like summoning some ancient monster thing.
That's nice.
Dune.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're all yeah.
Gotta do this. Then we gotta do this.
Sonrisas in chat. What's up, girls?
What's up?
What up?
Oh, insanity. Insanity.
All right, we've done
Sorry,
this
guys. Sorry, guys.
on an
Yes.
episode before.
Yeah.
We have a whole episode of this.
We have a whole episode of the neural nexus.
But that's kind of what I've been getting into. Stuff like that. I'll
Nice.
just sit there and make this thing that's moving until it hits nice little nodes and sings, and I'll just like record it all and use that in a bunch of tracks and stuff.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
Do you guys want to get like sponsored by like Faceplant and
Fuck
Bitwig
yeah.
and all that sort
I would
of
love
stuff?
to be sponsored by
Yeah, we would.
the good old.
We hawk their shit every week.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Just keep on.
We use the fuck out of it. So I mean,
Yeah. And we plan to. We just need a good clip where we're talking about it, and we can at them.
Yeah.
You know? Like right now.
Right
what if this
now.
turns into a clip?
This feels good.
It's turning into a clip now.
Clipception.
Quick, Dave, do a weird pose.
I just did.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it.
Oh, I'm not Dave.
You read my mind. Yeah, not Dave. Get out of here.
Austin, what about you? What's some fun stuff you've been getting into? Continue the trend.
I've been trying to step up my impact game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So essentially what I'm playing with now, let's just say you have like a white noise impact, just like a little kind of guy. I have one dedicated to the center and then 2 different sounds dedicated to like almost hard left and almost hard right. I'll send one to like 36 left, 40 left, like not like full side because for some reason it just feels like unnatural,
it's too much.
you know? Yeah. It's a little weird.
Because it would have to be really close for it to be that hard panned.
Thinking about it physically.
Yeah, physically.
Like
Like the farther away it goes, that image starts to like
It's an
shrink.
impact.
That's something I need to think
If
about
it's
more.
hard panned, it's literally hitting you on the sides of the head.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, playing with that concept just opens up a world of like, okay, well, now maybe we can process these 2 side sounds differently or throw like an auto pan on, but have it just be like a tremolo. So it's just doing volume. So your center impact can kind of just give you the swoosh and your sides can get a little like flutter or like throw a phaser on it, throw a flanger, throw like
an Eldritch Notch.
Throw like a spectral delay.
That's right.
And I've been having fun with that shit. It's been really cool. And it just creates this like, I don't know, it's just like this really interesting depth kind of thing. I definitely stole the concept from Tipper. If you listen to like basically any of his tracks, you can hear these like, he just has like little squeaks happening over here and it's like fully in its own space and the little thing here. Yeah.
Yeah, he has his wah over there and his wah over
So,
there.
Yeah.
I don't think I heard all of the words because I space out.
You spectralgate my sentences, Dave. Nerd jokes.
Yeah, hard panned, not hard panned, but fairly panned. White noise hits, and then you're just affecting them each differently. Is that it?
Exactly.
That's all.
So
did you not say the panning part, or did you get the panning part too?
Dave got
Almost
the pan
hard
part.
pan, but not.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do it with like one specific sound and then just duplicate it twice so you have 3 different sounds and you can process it. I was experimenting with that and it's nice and it works, but
use different sounds.
It's cooler if you just use different sounds that are kind of in the ballpark of the first sound so it feels the same,
fun.
but it kind of just feels different.
Yeah.
And white noise impacts were like just the start of it. It's cool to do that, but like you can get way more creative and just like, I don't know, anything you'd want to be like an impact, like a little ARP sprinkle where it just does like a little thing or like, yeah. And then you do that concept and like maybe if you did like a little ARP throw, your right signal could be like an octave up and your left signal could be an octave down or vice versa, or both an octave up. And you create this weird stereo, like, I don't know. It's
you
sick.
can also
like,
then multiband or spectral pan their
exactly
tails so they all start intermingling.
Exactly.
Now we're fractaling it out.
You can fractal out.
Holy shit. Wait, where is it? Oh my god, we're fractaling.
The fractals. I see them all. And then you can, so you could take that, let's say you did like reverb throws on your right and left. You can have the top end of the right one reverb throw and like the midsection of the left one reverb throw. And then those ones pan separately. So you get your high end like blending around. Dude, it really does. It just like fractals into infinity. Yeah. Well, that's one of them I'm playing with is like, how do you make the reverbs do fun shit?
Sure.
And like make the 2 side signals like talk to each other. Call and response with your stereo field or something.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm still trying to just get the perfect reverb tone loud on everything. Like I'm still just like I'll like throw reverb on something, whatever, do some things, like decide if I want it blown up or not, and then I'll just sit there like with an EQ, like, all right, 2 decibels down. No, it's still too much. Oh, no, I took too much. Like just trying to get the fucking tone of the reverb to sit nice. The pain in the ass.
How do people do that? It's so
I don't
hard.
know. I feel like I never get there, and then other people are like, dude, the reverb sounds sick, and I'm like.
Anytime I have a panned sound, and then I affect it with a reverb or like a delay or anything like that, I always parallel that effect, and I swap the left and right before the effect.
Good old face flip.
If the the sound is on the right, the reverb kind of happens from the opposite.
So it's almost like you're in a room and the sound happens here and it echoes through space-time over there.
Yeah. That's clever.
It does sound. It sounds more natural, and it fills the space up like way fucking better. Yeah, it's awesome.
So these impacts that you're making, is it just for transitions, or you making sample packs, or what's the
we're
reason
making
for
sample
like
packs, baby?
Focusing on impacts specifically?
I don't know. I just get in like weird headspaces where I just get obsessive over like one dumb concept, And the past week and a half, it was impacts for whatever reason. Like, I think I was using so many of the same impacts. I was like, I'm just bored. Like, how do I just like have more fun and be creative and try and just like push myself in a new way? And that's kind of where I was going. Was just weird white noise. Like, how do we just make this more fun? Kind of thing.
That's what's up.
Austin gets very, very intricate with his like intros and build-ups and things like that, making them like do weird shit.
Yeah.
He's kind of obsessed with that shit.
Yeah. It's like one of my favorite parts, which is so dumb because like, of course, like making all aspects of the song are sick and doing the drop is like the main focus, but like I put almost like more time into the build-ups and the intros because like it just takes longer. Like on my drops, it's just like, here's my big explosive sound and then like a simple beat and you just like do whatever with that. But like there's more room to play on like build-ups and shit. Or maybe not. Maybe I just haven't figured out how to make my drops cooler yet. Yeah. That's possible.
Well, send me the sounds. I'll use them for sure. I usually just use the same effects all the time and like focus on more the writing process of like the music. So
totally
down for some cool sounds.
Yeah, dude, I can send some shit your way for sure.
Yeah.
I have stacks of just random shit I built up over the years. Actually, I need to be better about that also. Do you ever like when you're finished with a song, do you kind of like recycle any of the bits at all? Where you can like export just the loops or like any fun little bits to use later?
Yeah. I wish I was better about that because that would save me a lot of time.
Yeah.
But no. Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
There was a time where I tried making a sample pack and that's when I did that. But then I'm like, I'm going to make a sample pack of everyone else's samples.
Yeah.
And then go sell it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nah.
Exactly.
Right.
Splice does it.
I was just going to say Splice is notorious.
Well, in that case, I might do it.
I feel like
go get that
because
bag.
this won't actually come out until we're live with Patreon. We could bring it up.
Yeah.
And if you're in the chat,
lucky you.
You have a little secret.
So the way, I'll just come right out of the gate and hit it. Sure. The way our Patreon works is there's 20 slots that are $1 a month. So anybody can just grab those slots right now, real quick, at Patreon. Always 400 official. Once they're up, nobody gets them anymore unless we decide to like release some more. But then there's the $5 tier. But our sample
both tiers
packs
give you the same thing.
Right. Our sample packs each month are $45, which I feel like is a good price for $5. Like 45 samples. I think there's a couple that I put in there that were originally samples of some kind that I got from somewhere, but they're annihilated. Like they're now an impact, and when they were like a piano, like they get repurposed and shit.
I was had a little slip up and put in 16 samples. So you get a little bonus one for the first month.
You did do that.
There's 46 in this one.
Yes. They're not sample
400
packs,
bags.
though, technically. They're bags.
Yeah.
It's a bag.
Word.
Sample
Yeah.
bags.
Yeah, it's a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, bag number one's
bag
on
number
there right
one.
now.
Yeah, if you want to, anyone in chat, you can go score yourself a
Oh, is it actually
$1
live?
sample pack.
$1. Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
It is live.
Damn.
There's not a lot on there.
Nope.
And
There's
like you
just
said,
that sample pack right
only
now.
20 spots for the $1.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if more people did that and I knew, I would be on a lot of people's. Because if
Oh my
if I
God.
could just secure a spot on
Yeah, $12 a year to be on their
Noisiest,
Patreon.
yeah, ridiculous. And those last forever. We're not going to change the price. Don't worry, guys.
Yep. Yep. And we're gonna also do all these episodes will go up live there before they go onto YouTube, as well as the producer portal, which we haven't really talked about on here yet. We'll save that. And our like kind of tutorial type series where we'll have us or one of us or two of us with like restraint or Aeon Voyager, or did I say that wrong? Is it just is it Voyager?
No, just Voyage.
Voyage. Yeah. Okay,
And
I thought
Voyage.
I said that wrong.
No, that's right.
Sorry, Kyle. I love you.
He knows.
But we'll just do deep dive kind of shit into like a very, very specific topic for an hour, and it'll be a long form, unedited like thing that you can just grab nugs out of. And we did one on the Eldritch Notch.
It's true. The first one for this
last
month
week
will be Eldritch Notch themed. I went deep
That's
on
right.
that. We made lots of sick sounds.
We used only Eldritch Notch.
Yeah, I just
for
made
an
a
hour.
giant project of just Eldritch Notches. And it's just like...
It is ridiculous.
Is that the kind of stuff that you guys have on sample packs?
There is a couple things kind of like that, but there's drums and shakers and some loops and impacts. And
You
all
could
sorts
play
of
a
stuff.
couple sounds.
I
Yeah.
kind of focused on like risers
I mean,
and
why
then
not?
some like UKG loops.
Let me just throw them in the DAW. That'll be easiest.
In the DAW.
And then we can go into our TikTok segment here. Let me just load up a new project here because it'll be easier. I'll get us down into the view here.
And it's Bitwig, so it's just easy like that.
Delete those. And it is backwards from Ableton, you know. The things over here. But the other nice
The
thing I
search
love,
bar would fuck me up. I could get used to the like control centered thing tracks on the left, but the search on the right.
It's a little weird, but the best part about
get
the
used to
search
it.
bar
Yeah.
is if you click on one of these plus buttons in the chain, then you just get
It's just right there.
a file explorer just
Yeah.
right there ready to go, and I can choose whatever I want,
That's pretty sweet.
and it puts it right there instead of you having to drag it into that spot or whatever, because that used to drive me nuts. Go to the P Cloud, go to the bags. Let's just is it random order? It looks like it's in a random order.
Yeah.
Let's just grab a chunk.
We labeled them all to be so you know who did it.
Oh
who
yeah,
made
yeah.
it. Yep. So
Hey.
we all did 15 except for Austin. We did.
Oh,
Or do you not have it in your?
It's because there was the image was selected as well.
Gotcha.
So it was like, what?
Play them all at once.
How about
No.
not? So wait, let me make sure they're all
Unmuted them all.
and they're raw. So they don't pitch.
You did unmute them all.
Oh. Thank you.
It was about to happen.
Oh god.
Oh my god, look at that.
Yeah, they're all still selected. There you go.
Let me turn down the master here and turn off SonarWorks.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, a little purr.
808.
Is that a Caleb 808 or a
Yep.
Dave
Yeah,
808?
it's a Caleb one.
Caleb Day.
Sounded like a Caleb one.
I love using that.
Yeah.
I use them all the time.
Was that the copycat technique or the restraint technique for the flutter?
This is pre any of those. I don't like. I
Oh.
made those.
It's a few years ago.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5 years
Yeah,
ago
yeah.
when I made those.
These are also pretty old samples from me. Not all of them, but
I love that one. I've used that one a lot, actually.
Yeah, that one was wild.
This is sick. What the fuck?
Yeah, I threw this weird one in there.
That one sounds like Dune.
Yeah, let's go. We're just Dune producers.
Oh, yeah,
the
some bacon.
Oh, the bacon. I remember that day. You put that in there? Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
From the golden
The
sample
bacon
pack.
goes hard.
It does. That sounds so nice.
Yeah.
This is one of the snares I use in most songs. So you're welcome.
That's a good one.
You're welcome, everyone.
Ooh, this sounds like an Austin sound.
Some more snares. Let's go. A boing.
Nice.
Hey.
That's nice.
Let's go. I forgot I put one of the boom bap loops in there. Oh, that one's got some like crunchiness
Yeah,
to
some
it.
weirdness. Some
I
break
don't
choppage.
think we give them all the juice.
This
Oh,
one is
this one is
insane. What the fuck? That
Yeah.
one's kind of fun because there's so many different moments where you could just be like, oh, I like this specific
Oh, yeah.
kind of.
It's part of like a 20-minute long fucking mud pie.
Jesus.
Because I made like a giant rack where it like would sit there and interact with each other and constantly changed how big the loops are or whatever and all sorts of shit. So I just could just make one of like all my favorite breaks and then just like be able to just sample it. So like I don't want to have to make a bunch of affected fucking shit when I can just use this. I can just use that. It's like, okay, cool, sick.
Yeah.
I need an almond break stretched. So that's going to be on the Patreon, guys.
Yep.
Cool. Let's go.
Yeah, good stuff. I would use a lot of it for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chop it up.
We'll send it to you.
Yeah, we'll send it your way.
Cool.
If you want it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can go home with it tonight.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking
You get the
about.
physical
That's right.
copy, the
Yeah.
actual bag.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Little goodie bag.
You got guest privileges.
That would be
That's
fun.
different.
Yeah, that is different.
Guest bag with just like USB in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a bag, but I will.
We need to do
give you
that.
a direct.
One day we could do goodie bags.
We
That's
do need to
actually
do
that's
that.
pretty sweet.
Great
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
You get like some stickers, a little USB full of fun stuff.
Yeah. It's
I like that.
it's got some whips that they can use to DJ if they want, and
Cool.
then it's also got
Oh.
some.
Stems if they want to
Actually,
remix.
very good idea.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing on Patreon lately is just putting out like IDs on there like way before it comes out.
Yeah, that's a good call.
If you want it, it's $1. You
Hell
know?
yeah.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Damn, only $1. What?
It varies.
Guys, you hear this? Okay, varies, but still.
Yeah.
Go get that shit.
All right, you guys ready for some talks?
Yeah. We're
We have-
going long today. This is a good sign.
Yeah.
We're having fun.
Right.
This is a segment where I select some TikToks from the week that I think are either educational, dumb, or
Absurd.
otherwise producer leaning.
Gotcha.
So I'll try and catch the audio.
What's going on? What is that? Wait. That is horrible. That's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. This isn't what it sounds like. Don't go.
That one's
accurate.
too real.
accurate.
Yeah.
I've had the opposite experiences where it's like everyone walks in and is like, this is the best thing I've ever heard. And it's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Right, yeah.
You're lying.
Oh,
gotta be-
that
that
can
feedback
happen.
doesn't help.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
can
definitely
definitely
happens.
happen. They are lying too.
Yeah.
But it is the best sign. Like if you just have somebody listen to your song, you'll get like hair on your fucking shoulders. Like this isn't good.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like this. This
Yeah.
is
This
good.
snare is
You know,
too
it's-
loud.
You
It's
hear
pretty-
it through their ears.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
immediately. It's weird. That's why we're always like, hey, come
listen.
Yeah, just
to
come
this.
stand in the room.
I
You
don't really
have to
care
listen.
what you
Yeah,
think.
yeah, just
Yeah.
stand here with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just need another.
I don't need the feedback. I just need you here so my brain can listen through you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's really all it is.
It's a weird existence we all live in.
Yeah.
It is, in fact.
It's a fucking mental game.
Hang on.
It's an illusion.
Hit your vape one more time.
Nice.
Sick.
Yeah, record
Whoa.
that.
Ground loop,
Yeah.
bro.
There you go, guys.
We are recording it.
You're welcome. Welcome to sample
47
that.
samples
Sample
now.
it'll be on
Yeah.
YouTube soon.
Actually, I'll probably use that. That's a good.
Yeah, put that
Here,
filter on
let me
there.
give you a long one.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Eldritch Notch that baby.
This guy's face. Motherfuckers who listen to ambient music.
This shit is hard as fuck, bro. You hear the ambiance?
I can't really.
What? This is so ethereal. Listen to that depth. That might be the hardest shit I've ever heard. I'm feeling that might be his hardest drop this year.
Let's go.
He's dancing.
Yeah.
So stupid. It's a jerk.
Ecstatic dance to the ambient.
Honestly, shout out ambient music.
Yeah, no, for real.
Love it. I love
Oh
it.
yeah.
I was listening.
It's hard to make.
Yeah, it can be hard.
It's way harder than it sounds. Yeah.
And this isn't really ambient music, but yesterday, because I work from home, I haven't forever. I've been doing construction and remodeling and driving around all over Denver for like 15 years. So I got an at-home job and I'm stoked. But I decided to listen to spaceship ambience because I just wanted, just some low-passed white noise. That's really all it is. And turned up enough with the sub in the studio to just like have the air vibrating all day, which was so sick. It was great. While I was working, I was like, oh, this is great.
Honestly, yeah.
But then at the end of the day, I clocked out and I was like, all right, time to work on some tunes. So I hit pause and just the world just...
It's so quiet. Been in it all day.
It was so weird, dude.
Hilarious.
It was one of the weirdest experiences.
I feel like it's the kind of music you can't really listen to with anyone else. It's just like
Right.
a very
Yeah.
personal experience.
Yeah.
100%.
When you try to like show someone else that, it's a little
You might
weird.
be able to do it with your significant other.
Yeah.
Someone like
maybe.
really close.
Yeah.
Caress each other
With
with
some
some ambient music.
Yeah.
Some hot candles.
maybe a little mushies.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I've been in an Uber
nice.
where they're playing ambient
Oh,
music.
yeah.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's just called an electric car.
Hey, can I put on this banger?
Ambient music is
Serum
the
tips,
driver.
part
That's
one.
crazy.
All right.
Serum
Two-
tips.
Oh my god.
What happened there?
That was me.
Oh.
I was jostling it. Like
I
a
know.
goof.
Freaked me out too. I
Had
was
to
like,
like check.
what?
Yeah,
You
what's
okay?
happening? Yeah. No. Look at his skin. Not his skin, but his skin on serum.
Oh, okay.
and then
You pale, you mean?
Yeah,
look
I
at
was
his
like,
pale
that's
ass.
fine.
It's been outside.
boy.
And then
Oh my god.
That's cool. Distracting, but really cool.
Yeah.
And then oscillator
Yeah, distracting but cool for
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
So he's in the oscillator settings.
settings and turn on 4x. Using extreme warp modes in Serum, such as doing sound design sessions, you want to have this setting turned on. Another trick is go to menu and click lock effect rack. Now you can scroll through presets using the same effects rack.
Oh, yeah.
I did not
This
know
last
that.
one is a straight up game changer. Go to your preset menu, click on this down arrow, and then click hybridize. This takes two presets and blends them together. Keep trying for endless possibilities.
I also didn't know about that.
That's a pretty cool one.
Right.
that one's fucked
I
up.
knew about the
Yeah.
effects thing because the Serum Effects like standalone plugin,
Right.
you can just put that somewhere and scroll through your presets
Right,
and that'll
right.
work.
Yeah.
But
Look at
that
this
last,
guy's
the
face.
hybridized thing,
The hybridized one is fucked up, yeah.
This guy hit the look right at the end of it.
I know.
I
Yeah,
think
I had-
EOS talked about that on the pod. Unless it was just when we were hanging
The
out.
4X or
The
what?
hybridized,
Oh,
sorry.
the hybridized.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Maybe it wasn't on the pod.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Yeah, I thought it was neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
It's badass.
I've used the 4X thing before.
Mm.
And it's not a difference that I can really hear.
Same.
So I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But hybridize,
Hybridize is sick.
might have to update my Serum.
Yeah.
Bass sounds.
I saw this one.
Oh, I saw
Yeah,
this one too.
it's
Yeah.
cool.
Sick.
I like that he has it connected to the game as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you guys play Call of Duty?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got
Back in the
so
day.
into
Yeah.
it back in the day. Yeah.
You guys ever use like the intervention sample?
No.
I feel like that's a good one, like for a
Good one.
snare.
Oh.
Yeah,
What is that?
the sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Modern Warfare 2.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
Let's find it real quick.
Let's look that up. I never played any of the Modern Warfares. I was always the Black Ops kid.
Ooh. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is the best game.
Yeah, I think
Period.
Modern Warfare
Let's
2
go.
was the one that I played a lot.
Yeah, intervention, and then you can sound. That'll work.
There it is.
Intervention
I was
sound.
like,
Yeah.
it's got to come up. 12 12 years ago.
I'm old. Oh
yeah,
God.
Yeah. You just pitch it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be easy.
That would be nice. Also, the tail, like the little reverb, that sounds great.
That's a great sound.
Yeah. Let's go. I love that. That's where your head goes. You're like, you know what's sick, dude? The specific sniper from this game. Yep.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time gaming when I was younger, for sure.
Same.
And like it's cool hearing a lot of sounds from games I used to play in music nowadays. And it's like, oh, I recognize that. I just know exactly where that's at.
Yeah, that's always fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, just a little example.
Wait, can we also, Caleb, go back real quick?
No.
We need to give a little shout out to that sampler guy.
Sampler guy?
You can. So it's like an extension for every browser where you can just record.
Yeah.
It's just called Sample.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And it's the fucking best. I use it all the time.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's free.
I use it constantly.
It's safe.
It's also, it'll record in WAV.
Yep.
Now, the YouTube video or whatever you're sampling might not be WAV quality.
Oh, of course.
But it will record at WAV from whatever the source is. So you can get at least, it's not an MP3 converter.
Also, don't be scared. I know it's white, but they have a dark theme.
Is mine dark theme? No. Yeah.
Caleb. Yeah, look at that. Bitwig orange.
Anyways, back to our fucking snare here.
Oh, is that the sniper?
Why are we muted? Yep. Hey.
Oh, instantly.
I'm telling you.
Let's go.
But EQ. Give it some kind of node.
Mm-hmm.
And then inflate that bitch.
Oh.
The Bitwig inflator.
Now you have a layer for your rhythm bass.
Right. Actually, let's transient shape it.
Mm-hmm.
Into the
God
clipper.
Damn.
There it is.
Yep, right.
Yeah.
Honestly, still sounds sick. Just bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You put an ARP on that baby, and it's a machine gun.
Or you do one of these cool Bitwig things. Let me change this to something that we can actually see. We'll zoom in, and I'll click on this note, and I'll add a potentiometer to it.
Oh, there you go.
Potentiometer.
Oh, what? Yeah, dubstep.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yay, dubstep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's the shit you can do with MIDI and audio.
Damn,
It's
dude.
fucking stupid. But anyways, there's your snare, guys. Good luck. Sample that. You're welcome. Well, that's basically the show. That's basically how it rolls.
We did it.
Right there.
Is
Hell yeah.
it.
Yeah, we've done an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh,
boys.
it was
Cool.
overtime.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for coming,
For
man.
real.
Of course,
That was
buddy.
Cool. First
Yeah.
podcast appearance.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's what I'm talking about.
went great. We had a lot of fun.
Yep.
What's how do people find you on the internet?
CD Project. Not
Yeah,
Red,
just
just
everywhere?
CD Project.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best place to find me, SoundCloud. Everything's
All right.
there.
There you go.
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Are you CD Project Beats on Instagram?
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Folks, hit subscribe and like. It really helps us out. And tell your friends. We don't promote that much, although we're going to try and do more. But telling people about the show is the best. And you can find us on Patreon, Always for 100 Official. Go grab those first 20 slots.
Go grab those slots. Also,
That's right.
shout out Sonrisas. I'm sorry. Pronouncing it weird.
Yeah.
Sonrisas.
Potential future podcast duo. Some ladies
right.
that are killing it.
You
in the
guys
scene.
should have them on for sure.
That'd be
Oh, yeah.
sick, right?
Okay. All right. Hey.
We're in discussions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
Totally.
All right, folks. We will see you next week.
Sheesh, let's go.
On the Producer Lounge.
Later, crew.
Peace.
Bye, everybody.